it's Megan and it is Friday evening. It's 7:30. I just finished editing my vlog that will post tomorrow in real time. You guys see this a week after the fact. I shoveled because we got more snow. I worked so much this week. Oh my god, you guys. This week was like a century. I am so exhausted and I just need this weekend. I need it so much. And like, you know those weeks? Like, it feels like I've been having a lot of this type of week where it's just like non-stop. And it's like good because I'm doing more at work, but it's also very exhausting and draining. So that is the kind of week I had, and I feel like Friday nights are always something I look forward to, but I usually always leave my editing for my Saturday vlog to like Friday night, and I need to stop doing that because it adds like a lot of stress at the end of my week, and I need to get better at like editing it earlier in the week so then the end of the week is less stressful, you know? But I'm super excited for the weekend, and so much has been going on in like our country with the crazy weather, and I have been praying so hard for Texas and like everywhere that has been so messed up because of this weather. And I never knew Texas was like on its own like power grid and the rest of our country was like the West Coast and the East Coast, but then there's just like Texas by itself. So like that has been very eye-opening, and I hope if any of you guys were affected by the like forced power outages and all that, I cannot imagine. I really hope everyone is doing okay, and I hope that it's all back to normal by the time this vlog goes up, because it's just like insane to think that that has been going on for millions of people. So I hope you're doing okay if you've been affected by that or just the weather in general or anything that has been going on. This is our escape. So let's make it a really great weekend and hopefully a fun vlog for you guys. I love like editing my vlog and watching my last weekend's vlog because it like reminds me of all the like different random fun things I do or relaxing things, and hopefully I have a lot of fun stuff to show you guys this weekend. We got snow multiple days. It was very annoying, but I like got my car uncovered this evening and we moved it so I can actually like back out of the driveway. So I'm hoping tomorrow I can make an escape because we've been trapped in our house and we've been fortunate to have power and everything, so it definitely could be a lot worse. But I get like very claustrophobic if I cannot leave. My car being like plowed in and like all that just like gives me a lot of anxiety. So now I can leave when I want to tomorrow, and I think tonight we're just gonna have a chill evening. I assume my parents have been working a lot. Rachel has been doing school and like a job and everything, so we're all kind of crazy right now, but I can't wait to spend my weekend with you guys. As always, I love these weekend vlogs, and if you're excited about it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help my videos on my channel if you give videos thumbs up, so I just like to remind you sometimes. But yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs, see what we'll do for dinner, and see what the night brings. Okay, I have something special for Rachel.
Oh, it's the palette.
Yes! It's the Animal Crossing Isabel palette.
That's so cute.
It's so tiny.
I know. It's called 5-Star Island, which is like the best island that you can have.
Whoa. Oh my god.
And it's like, I don't know.
Like textured, like raised up?
Not really, I don't know how
Okay.
to describe it.
pristine. I'm so glad it didn't break because it was shipped. Ooh, that looks so good. And I love she's on the mirror too. Oh my god. You'll have to take a photo shoot with it. You're welcome. Happy Valentine's Day, 1 week late. Am I the only one that didn't know you could watch Netflix while doing other things? So basically, as long as you have the Netflix app and then you like don't close out of it, you leave it open, it stays on your screen and then you can like look at Instagram and stuff. Like, how amazing is that? And then you can like slide it to the side, but it still plays. And then you can move it around the screen. Like, you can have it down on that corner. I guess it can only be on the corners. But how amazing is that? I feel like a brand new woman that I can play like Scrabble, and this is my new game, Board Kings. Now I can play while watching something. I need that for YouTube as well. Wow. So just in case you didn't know, like I didn't know, now you know. It is bright and early. It is 9:17 and I just finished doing my rounds. I got Starbucks for me and my mom. So we got the vanilla cream cold brew, and I got the oatmeal because it was part of like a star deal thing. And then the thing I'm most excited about is that I got, oh my gosh, there's like little pieces of snow that are still like melting off my car. I got duck donuts, and we have not had these in forever. Literally, look at this heaven. And so I went, oh my gosh, the snow. Like, I fully scraped off my car and then there's still like a little chunk on my roof. So at least now it's melting off. But it's a mess out here. Like, we didn't recover from the first snow, the first big snow, and then we had all the snow this week. So it's just a disaster, but I'm heading home now. Can't wait to eat this. I just repainted my nails and I used the OPI Nail Envy Bubble Bath version. So this is like the nail strengthener I always use, but has the bubble bath like color to it. And this is 3 coats and it's just gorgeous. It's a perfect nude pink, goes with everything, and I kind of use this as like a palette cleanser shade when I have been wearing a lot of different colors and stuff. I just really wanted something simple and I love it. For my makeup, I just enjoyed watching YouTube and did my makeup like that today instead of filming, and I am wearing some different stuff. I used the Tom Ford Super Nouveau palette that Aunt Sue got me for Christmas. It's just a really pretty smoky eye palette, and I love the mauve shade, especially in the crease. It's just a little bit different and it looks so pretty. I love it. And then I used a oldie but goodie lip product, and this is NARS Rakugian. And if you have been with me for a long time, this was like my #1 recommended product, and I need to wear it more. It is stunning, and it's just a gorgeous, like, pinky neutral lip. It is perfection. I love it. And then for my cheeks, I was doing like a bunch of different things, but I did a like technique that I have never done with this palette. But in my products I regret buying video, I said like that I really don't use these 2 shades. And someone said like, why don't you just mix it all together? So I actually focused on those 2 shades and then mixed it with this pinker one. I didn't really want this yellowy tone, so I mixed those together and I got like the overall color on my cheek, but then I did go in with more of like a pink blush, and I really like the combination. So I think I'm going to try to do that a lot more to get good use out of this because it is really nice. I just don't really like these colors by themselves, but like mixed together it was pretty. And so thank you so much if you were the commenter that said that, because I never had tried that before. And yeah, that's kind of the basic gist. I think we're gonna run out to grab some lunch, and I don't really know what I'm gonna do today. I should film, but I don't know what I'm inspired to film, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, just wanted to give you my makeup breakdown. I'm warming up the car for me and Rach to run out and get lunch, but you can see all of our snow, like the huge pile from all the shoveling, and then the skinny path for our sidewalk. But thankfully it's so sunny today, all the like ice and stuff that was on the flat surfaces are melting. Pardon if I look crazy. I've been wearing a mask because when we clean downstairs we all wear our face masks because it's so dusty. But I want to show you some gems that we found. So one is this gorgeous lined red like long like wool jacket that was my mom's. I think this is easier to see, but it's like a nice long jacket. We were also vacuuming. And it has pockets in the perfect spot, and it is like in perfect condition. It is gorgeous. I love the color. I feel like it just is so brightening and stuff to my face. And the one that I wear the most right now is that leopard jacket, but it like is very, I mean red is very like a statement too, but like the pattern clashes with certain things that I wear. So I think this is going to be amazing. I love it, and I love long winter jackets. It just fits like a glove. I love it. So I'm definitely going to be wearing that. Another amazing find is this little Dooney and Burke like mini bag is what we would call it now, and it's also a convertible belt bag or like fanny pack. So it has the removable like straps, and it just like the clasp is a little weird, and it has like a really nice tag that's literally metal. That's so nice. It says all weather leather. It's a little worn on the inside, and then there's just like a little pocket. It's just the cutest little bag, and it hits like at the right spot, and it's just so cute. I love it. I can't believe this was like hidden down there all this time. This is definitely one of my favorite discoveries, and I don't know like when I got this or who this was from or what, but so nice and fancy. And then this, oh my god, I love this little Hello Kitty. She is just the cutest. She has little angel wings. They're a little messed up, but she's just so adorable. And then I found some Lisa Frank stuff. This coloring book. It's like a little warped, but it's just so cute with the little puppies. And looks like I only colored a few pages, but that is adorable. And then this, it's hard to say what my favorite thing is, but I'm so excited about this. They are Lisa Frank magnets, so I can actually put these like on our fridge. And this girl was my favorite, Glamour Girl. I was obsessed with her. I wanted to be her. And then of course the 3 best friends are iconic, and most of my Lisa Frank stuff is like stickers or things like that, but these I could actually put on our fridge or some other magnetic surface, and I just love that. I love the coat probably the most, but then this might be my second favorite thing, and the purse and everything. But yes, we are making great progress. Our donation piles are huge. They're all over the place, and we haven't cleaned, like really looked through stuff and wanted to donate things for a while, and our donation places have been closed because so many people are donating things. So they're reopening this week, and that really motivated us to start it up again. So I'm heading back downstairs, but I wanted to take a little break and show you what we found so far. We found other stuff too, but these were some of my personal favorites. We had such a successful day cleaning and we are exhausted and yeah, it was very productive, very, very tiring. And this is actually one of the things I found in my old clothes from like middle school, and I'm shocked, absolutely shocked that it still fits. And it's, I mean, it's a little small, but it's from Delia's, which was my all-time favorite store. Absolutely obsessed with Delia's, and I found a bunch of stuff from there, but I only kept this, which is like, I don't know what type of flower this is, but it's just a really cute, like, colorful pattern. And then I also realized that this sweater still fit if I put down all the buttons. I really love the color of this sweater. It's like burgundy, and then it has different buttons on the, like, thing. I don't know what you call that, but it's really, really cute. And I've been wanting more like sweaters because I feel like a lot of the ones I have I just don't really love. So that will be like a new old piece. And then there were a few t-shirts that still fit. I was shocked, but I used to do a lot of thrifting, and I think that I would buy things that were a little too big or a lot too big if I liked them. Most stuff did not fit me at all, but I did find a few pieces that were fun. And this shirt, I don't know if you guys will remember it because I'm trying to find a picture and I can't find one yet, but I am pretty sure I got this shirt at Kohl's or something like that, like way back when. And London Tipton on The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody wore this shirt in one of the episodes, and I can't find evidence of it, but I just love this shirt. And it's like talking about your closet full of clothes and shoes and stuff, and I've always been clothes and shoes and handbag and everything obsessed. So I loved that thing, and this might be my favorite thing that I found, and I do not fit into this by any stretch of the imagination, but I want to keep it as like a memorabilia item because it's just so me from middle school. And it's this American Eagle denim mini skirt, and it has like the distressing has pink stitching and then rhinestones. And the back is even prettier. Oh my god! This is just so 2000s, like early 2000s to me. And it's like in perfect condition. I mean, I know it's destroyed, but that's how it always was. And so I want to keep it. I don't know. There are just some things that just really like take me back, and this really, really does. So most stuff we're donating, but I did keep a few little things. And yeah, so I just really miss Delia's. That was like my favorite place on earth. And yeah, so those were some of our discoveries from unearthing our basement. And literally we have like 2 cars full of donations, and we have to go to the recycling center tomorrow, so we did a lot of great work today. Morning, you guys. It is Sunday now, and I was so exhausted last night. I went to bed so early and fell like dead asleep, and this morning I am just going to run out, and I wanted to show you guys these because I haven't shown you these in a long time. But these are the Peach and Lily Lazy Day all-in-one moisture pads, and I love these for when I'm probably going to, like, if I'm just gonna run out, and so I don't want to like fully wash my face and all that stuff. These are like a little bit toning and also very moisturizing. It's like Essence is like, these are really saturated with Essence, and it just feels so good. You could even use these as like mini masks, like if you put it like just on your cheeks or wherever. They're so hydrating, and I just like these if I'm going to do my like full getting ready a little bit later in the morning, but I want to like wipe down my face. Those I really love. And honestly, you can cut them in half because they're so like saturated. And I always store them upside down, so they're really saturated. I don't want to say moist. But yeah, so I'm going to run out. It's like 9 a.m. I woke up at 8, but laid in bed really lazily for an hour. And yeah, I was just so worn out from all of our activity cleaning yesterday. So yeah, I'm just gonna put on SPF and then head out. On a scale of 1 to 10, how crazy do I look? With my, first of all, I have double glasses, my black mask, literally, I look like a ninja, but then my pink hair. When the like person comes to bring the order, I put my glasses up because I like to like see someone eye to eye. I don't know, I feel like this is so not like comforting. So anyway, I'm just waiting in the McDonald's like curbside pickup. We're getting McGriddles, our favorite, and I'm cashing in some stars to get my favorite Starbucks drink. And yeah, 'cause it's Sunday and I won't be able to get it throughout the week, so I'm treating myself. Dude, look at this snow mound at Starbucks. Like that, where they're covering up is normally like the road and parking spots. Whoa, that's insane. So we found a bunch of great early 2000s, or I guess 2008-ish gems. Oh my god, look at this. Miley Cyrus Teen Vogue. This full special of the Jonas Brothers. And this is like pristine, except that I cut out one of the Nick pictures because I love him so much. Oh yeah. Yes. I love Nick so much. And then they were also on 17. And then show that one too. Oh yeah, the Harry Potter. But Rupert is not on the cover, and it just says Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson.
But he is in it.
But like, he is. And I ripped out
one of the pages.
But there he is, my favorite. And then these are old pictures of me, and so here's evidence that I had very short hair once upon a time. And then we saw High School Musical 3 in theaters, which was awesome. And since we saw it on opening day, we got this lanyard and I wore it to school the next day because I was like, I am the coolest ever. And I just loved that movie. What else did we find? A collage. I used to make lots of collages. And then when I used to play school, I apparently made like a whole schedule, and like it was very intense. Like, look, this 1 week has detention 2 times per day. That's pretty rough. But yeah, I love especially these magazines. I think are so cool. All right, you guys. Here are all the Lego sets we have not started to build. We haven't built in a long time. So we're deciding what to build today. And we're gonna watch Harry Potter and The Prisoner of Azkaban. So I'm feeling like in a Harry Potter mood. Okay. But we do have this 3-in-1 with the RV. And then you could also do
different RV.
A different RV or the lighthouse. That's what we want to do.
That looks so
That's so cool. And then we have 2 architecture sets, Tokyo and Paris. And then our Harry Potter sets, we have Privet Drive, the Horntail Triwizard Tournament, and then 2 of the Hogwarts Room of Requirements. And then we have this little Harry Potter set and then a 3-in-1. So what do you think?
So you want to do a Harry Potter one?
I don't know. I feel like we could do whatever, because none of these go with that movie. Yeah. Anyway. What are you
I really wanted to do.
Ooh, let's do that. Because it's probably a 1 sitting type of thing. Because it's less than 600 pieces. All right, let's build Tokyo. It is complete. It is amazing. All these different details, and like these are custom pieces. And I love like the cherry blossom trees and the Mount Fuji in the background. And then this is by far my favorite part. And what's that called?
It's like Shibuya Square, I believe.
That is so cool with all like the skyscrapers and
like billboards and stuff.
And then this tall building. Whoa, the tree, what is it called?
Tokyo Sky Tree.
That is so cool. Oh my god, Rach, you did an amazing job. I was playing my game on my phone. And
you provided the light.
Yes, I held the phone light the whole time. And we're watching The Prisoner of Azkaban. It just got to the time turner scene, so woo, our favorite part. All right, you guys, it's time to wrap up this vlog. I had such a lazy day. I literally did not change out of like this sweatshirt outfit. And I have just been so relaxed, and I'm gonna watch Schitt's Creek and just have a nice end to my weekend. It was so great, very refreshing, I would say, and gonna have another crazy week at work, I'm sure, but I'm glad I had a really, really like refreshing weekend. So I hope you guys are all doing really well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!